Yo, what's going on, guys? John, Spring Collectibles, and this will be my second time jumping in the ephemera category. What's going on, Hillbilly? 1, 2, 3. Welcome. I figured, since I have so much ephemera still, like such a variety, from postcards to cabinet cards, Andy's Comics, welcome. That why not just instead of doing the storage unit category, go right where the collectors are. I hope I'm in the right category, honestly, because whatnot's categories are a little confusing. If you're a seller, you know that sometimes it looks like when you set an item up, there's like different categories, almost like they didn't update it. I can't explain it very well, but there's like different categories when you do an item versus a show. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about? How's Goldberg's? They're doing all right. It's all right. You know, I got to say that Towson and Hot Bagel, I used to not think much of them, but I feel like they've stepped it up, and they're good in their own way. Let me know if you're hanging out here. Let me know what you collect or what you're looking for. I have some really interesting stuff here. If there's anyone that's an expert, or if you know an expert on a Grail piece like this, I will take offers on it. I'd love to hear. This is also a good clickbait if we're getting the live thing. I'm not sure. You're a sports collector. I mean, I have a lot of sports cards. I just picked up a huge hockey lot, but it looks like all 90s. I'm not sure. I gotta stop opening. Someone told me to stop opening this, and they're probably right. Yeah, of course, Brenda. I was trying to learn more about stamps. So we just picked up like a sports card collection. There was a couple bins of stamps. So I don't really know much about this. Some of them were in cigar boxes, and the majority of them are in the other room in folders. So it's kind of a random stamp collection. And then I have like a really small bag of stamps from an old lot that I forgot to run. It was hiding in a drawer, so I could also run that. I don't know what's in here, but if you want me to dump it, I can. They're in pretty nice shape. There was a huge bag of these, and before this. So for Brendan, Rob, here's one example of the collection. There's also old books and stuff like that too, like stamp collecting books from the 60s. If you want to see those, they're huge. But it's a lot. Is this common to see things like this? If they're not in books, people put them on paper. Is this kind of a common thing? I'm still trying to learn about this. You know, I've learned about almost every fandom. I'm still trying to learn about stamps. Great Britain. So I know they divide them up, I guess, by Guru Garbage. You know anything about stamps? How's it going, Guru? Guru, from like those huge license plate lots, I still have like 2 license plates left. For some reason, no one wants to buy the Michigan one, and there's one other one that just hasn't sold. Is the stamp person here? Or they already leave? So there's like probably 50 folders like this, at least. So what's the difference? If they're stuck on paper, does that just kill the value altogether, or can't you just easily get them off? Like this? Like that one just came off these little pieces of tape. No bueno. We can go look and see. There's some that are like still in the original packaging. Also, if anyone has cabinet cards, I just picked up a beautiful lot of cabinet cards. We can look at more stamps. If there's something we're looking for specifically, let me know. She-Hulk, thanks for coming in. Viewmaster stuff, envelopes, even some like some glass and some. Military. Let me show you something. Hold on. Those are hinges, which takes value also. You mean takes the value off when the hinges are broken? Is that what you mean? I guess I don't know what hinges are yet. I'm thinking that's the things around them, like the border. All right, hold on one second. Military, I'll pin something that I do have that's really high-end military. And I was debating, maybe you know the answer to this. I was debating whether to break the collection up or not. I've gotten different answers from people on this one. Hold on. It's a patches lot. And what type of military do you collect? Oh wait, it's not even in here. Hold on one second. Hinges are bad. That little tabs on the back. Oh, you mean like that little thing? That little sticker thing someone put on there? That's a hinge? Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. So now it's good now? It looks more like Scotch tape that someone used. Maybe it's a hinge. We can look in somewhere else for ones that don't have the Scotch tape. But I'm trying to learn. Photos, yes, Jacob. Lots of photos. hinges are bad. The little tabs on the back. Huh. All right, we'll keep looking. Yeah, I can do these cabinet photos. I have a lot of these and some other stuff. Roadster, welcome. I have this amazing Grail piece that I'm still trying to get an expert to look at. Okay, thank you. It looks like he used Scotch tape though, doesn't it, Brendan? Or those are hinges. I mean, I don't think there's much value. I'm going to pull it off the paper. Hinges. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I can see if there's any that don't have any, and then we can go to the photos. Why don't we go look, and maybe you'll see something cool. So nothing here for you then? Oh, wait, the ones that don't have hinges, I can start with this small lot right here. Although there's some hinges right there. Let's see if any of them, the rest of them don't have them. Let's find out. Let's do a little dump, stamped dump here, and then we can get to the photos. I'm gonna get to as much as I can quickly. I have a lot of like just random booklets and paperwork and all sorts of ephemera. If you guys stick around, I'll be as quick as possible to go through everything I have. Hold on, I'm just making a little spot for you to see what's in here. So no hinges on a lot of these from what I remember. Like the collection itself didn't seem to have a lot of things with things on the back, but I could be wrong because I don't know anything about stamps. So I could run all of these stamps, I don't know, for like, I don't know, start off at like like $4 or $5 or something, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's good or not, but if you see anything good in here, let me know. Or don't let me know and just take the good deal. That's interesting because it's not probably a desirable stamp, but at least it's not trimmed. So I think that's a good thing, right? Just running this whole thing here. Thank you guys for joining. I'm John Smear Collectibles, one of your most trusted sellers on the app, guys. Here we go. How about $3 to start it off? Cheap, cheap, cheap. And that's a good way to start your. I know we still need to see other stamps, but if you want to buy these, it's a good way to start your box off because. Oh, good. I was gonna say because once you purchase, which I should have set these up as cards though, I think, because then you can get that 70-cent shipping. But let me show you the rest before you go, which are I believe they're upstairs. And what anyone else? Let me know what you guys are looking for while I'm going up to look for the stamps. They're in these huge crates. Yep. I have this kind of stuff too, guys. Pamphlets and old magazines, old photos. But we're going to look at the stamps. I'm curious what's in there myself. I just put these totes up here. It was a baseball card collection, and the stamps came with. So we know much more about cards. So he's great. Hold on. How that got there. I think there's 1 or 2 boxes here. And I think a lot of them are going to be the similar situation with the hinges and the paper. But let's find out. Was that a NASA photo by the magazines? I don't think so, but we can go look, Jacob. I used to have a lot of good NASA stuff here. Let me see. We're going to look in here real quick. Yeah, it looks like more of the same, doesn't it? For Jacob, not Jacob, for Brendan. More of the same for that one. I think it even tells us what's on here a little bit. Or maybe not. All right. Let's look at a couple more just to get an idea. Another cigar box. Shoot, the cigar boxes might be something. Same thing. Let's keep looking. Haven't looked at these yet. Some envelopes. Do you like them on the envelopes? Ooh, that's pretty cool. 81. If you guys see something you want me to run, just type a little R in there. We'll run something. Let's see. That's some ephemera right there. And then, oh, here's one. How about this guy? Little envelopes? Okay. That's 81. I know we're looking. Oh, here we go. We're getting a little better. Here's some envelopes. These are very clean though. 81 again. So these like are almost like first day stamps. Is that what these are, or what? I forgot what those things are called, or something. This is something a little different. Speaking of this, there's your stamp hinges. You're right. Of course, you're right. Parchment paper envelopes. We're gonna look at those, right? Those are the best ones, probably, because they're gonna be loose stamps that are hopefully not circulated. Oh, those. I get it now. That's what you meant by envelopes. Okay, not the actual envelopes. Maybe these are a little nicer. I didn't even look at these yet to see if these are any good. I want to be careful. Probably need those little tools. It's got good borders, though, right? Try to find with a lot more hinges. These stamps are paid for. Let me see if there's any more parchment paper ones. More hinges. Turkey. It's empty. Here's one to look at. Look at this one. All right. These look like they've already been. They had postage on them. Is that helpful? Some have postage, some don't, I guess, right? Anything good? Falcons, welcome. How about this big boy right here? Look at this thing. Not yet. Okay. Look at that book. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go. There's gonna be a lot of time to go through this thing. This is gonna take too much time right now to this. But we'll take a little cursory glance here. If you see anything good or interesting that's collectible for you, let me know. But there's so much to go through in this collection. Should I be looking for anything specific, or it's just so many? There's like just tens and tens of thousands of these things that I'm assuming we're looking for no postage and perfect borders, to say the least. As a basic thing, some of these look pretty new. I can't see the 20 cents. Okay. Any of these guys? Well, okay. I don't know. Maybe I might have to just send me a message, and I'll spend more time going through this. And when I come across that stuff, I can take pictures for you. That looks nice. I mean, look at this right here. There's just bags to go through, and I didn't realize there was all those little parchment papers, which is probably, I would think that's a good thing that we found all those versus the ones on the notebook paper. A little more promising, right? Than the notebook paper ones, I would think. Here's some more. Sounds good. I'm John. Thank you very much. Here's some more, though, just in case. Hey guys, let me know what else I can find for you to take a look at. We looked at some stamps, and we can look at some more items in a moment. Let's see. And let's start running some stuff. Let's go back down. Thank you. All right, so I have those antique cameras. Someone asked if there was a NASA photo. I don't think it was a NASA photo. That was a photo of someone on a cruise. How about this little lot here? Just some of these catalogs. 1, 2, Griffith and Turner. 3. So 3 magazines. Okay, yeah, let me show you the other photos, though. I'm just gonna run whatever is in front of me at this point. Let me know what else you guys collect. I have those cabinet cards too. Let's run this one. I don't know, $3, 30 seconds. You get Griffith and Turner. Oh, military. That's right. Let me pull up the in my shop. There's like a huge. It's like a bunch of World War II patches. I don't know, did you want to see those? Let me know. 12 seconds. And I have postcards too. I'll put less time next time. There's another one. Okay. All right, Jacob, you still there? I can show you the patches. Yep. Am I in the correct category, by the way? It was very confusing if it was in the correct category. Let me lay this out. The ephemera category, because it's on like, is ephemera in and whatnot? I thought ephemera had its own category, but I don't think. This is the collection. I've talked to a couple military collectors about whether I should break this up. Ephemera covers paper. Yeah. I just didn't know if I was in the right category in general. Like my show, I mean. Sorry. Is my show in the right category right now? So what is in my shop, I was told by a couple collectors not to break this up. And I was also, the collector said don't take less than 800. I priced it lower than that, and I'll take offers. Oh, thank you, Jacob. That helps. Okay, I appreciate that. I just wasn't sure. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. So that's the military. Let me know what kind of military stuff you collect. I'm always coming across different auctions, and sometimes I pass up on that stuff, like gear from World War II and artillery type things. I just never military photos. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I just had a bunch of Navy photos, and unfortunately, those all sold. So I don't think I have any more at the moment. But I can double check and see if there's anything left. So when you say military photos, could it be any era, or do you prefer more like the first half of the 20th century kind of stuff? Let's see if there's any military. I don't know if there's any. You would not break it up either. Okay, thank you. Any era. Thank you for the info there. I appreciate that. I mean, there's Paul Revere. I don't think that counts. Does it? Let's run a little Paul Revere thing here. Let's see. I don't think any military photos were in the latest lot that I purchased, but I'm going to look. Cabinet cards. Yeah, it didn't look like it. We're going to look, though. Because usually they'd be in their uniforms, right? So that's an interesting one there. But no, that does not look military. I'm going to say I probably don't have many right now. Some more cabinet cards. All right. I'm going to tag my Simo. Anyone wants this here? I have all these antique. I guess they're antique now, right? From the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, I believe. 16 millimeter, 8 millimeter cameras, film camera. Oh. Bell and Howell, which I believe were the ones that were used on the battlefield in World War II. That brand. I'm not saying these were those, but all those films you see, like in documentaries. Whoever's still here, let me know what you guys collect. We'll try to find it for you. All right. 12 seconds. And also a bunch of postcards, too. Let's see. These are frame postcards back here. If anybody wants to take a look at those Wall Street frame postcards. I have a lot of Viewmasters from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Old greeting cards too. What is this one? I just realized how much I miss you and want you. Oh my goodness. I don't know if anyone's in here right now, but thank you guys. Thank you, person, for hanging out, or two people. I don't know why it's so slow right now getting in, but got some fun stuff back here. You get the right. Just let me know what you collect, guys. Might be time to pop in the storage unit instead. $5 on this Viewmaster. Definitely under the money on that one. Let's get some stuff running. It looks like it's got a view in there, Mount Washington. Nice condition on that, 14 seconds. 10 seconds on the Viewmaster viewer. If you're in here and you hear me, let me know what you collect. Try to find you a deal with such a small amount of people in the show. You get a good deal. How about a license plate from Michigan from 1976 bicentennial? Let's run that bad boy. 15 seconds. Well, that's a first. All right, thanks, guys. See you.